Wednesday, September 14th. Today's National Day is National Cream-Filled Donut Day.
National Cream-Filled Donut Day is held every September 14th to recognize one of our favorite foods. Rather you enjoy vanilla-filled, chocolate-filled, or many other varieties, cream-filled donuts offer many ways to fascinate your sweet tooth.
Our today's sponsor is the American Post Legion.
Good morning, Lincoln. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the moment of silence.
Thanks, Lincoln. Have a great day.
Welcome back. Now for today's LJH News.
Remember, go down to the library to get your computer cases for only $15. Skins are still available to purchase. Multi-skins are only $8.
Now let's head over to LJH Digital Storm's weather team to see today's weather.
Good morning, Lincoln. This is Stephanie Ordonez and Kylie Dalton bringing you today's weather. Today will be a high of 74 degrees and a low of 55 degrees.
On this day in 1944, a destructive hurricane went across Cape Hatteras and Chesapeake Bay and swept New Jersey's side and Long Island. And then it crossed southeastern Massachusetts. That hurricane killed more than 400 people who were all mainly by or at sea. That hurricane destroyed the Atlantic City NJ Boardwalk. Now back to Gabby and Olivia.
Lunch. Wow, I wonder what's for lunch.
Well, hot dog on bun, baked beans, cucumber and ranch, and few varieties.
Thanks.
Lunch crew, another great lunch ahead for today.
Today in Campus News, we have information on where to find the lost and found, followed by more of our digital citizenship segment.
We had students interview students and teachers to see what their thoughts on what digital citizenship is and what it means to them.
I don't even know where to find the lost and found, so let's find out.
Hello, I'm Bennett Christie with Storm TV, and I'm interviewing Mrs. Walters today, trying to find out where the lost and found is. Nope.
I think the lost and found is in the office.
I think it might be in the library.
I think it's in the office.
I think it's in the cafeteria.
Where is the lost and found?
The lost and found is in the cafeteria underneath the black box here. And it's got a big lost and found sign on it.
So what types of things are in the lost and found right now?
There are sweatshirts, shirts, looks like pants. Sometimes there's lunch boxes and binders that get put in there. Normally any electronics are turned into the office though. Well, as I'm looking, it would be trash, which does not go into the lost and found.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Digital citizenship is what you do on social media.
While you're here at Lincoln Junior High, which means whatever you post online and have social media, those kind of things, determines the type of person that you are. Remember when you're posting online, to make sure that you're using good language and good thoughts.
In the classroom, it looks a lot like students being responsible with the websites that they choose to go on, being responsible with social media, making sure that they're not posting things that are inappropriate.
To me, digital citizenship means that you have responsibility for what you post online, making sure that you know that whatever you put online stays online.
Digital citizenship is all about what you are posting on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Instagram.
This week's birthdays are Clara Moyer, Nadia Baca, Joel Carter, Kyria Hames, Isabella Stein, Teddy Pratt, Victoria Vanska, Yustin Diaz Mejia, Hayden Gast, Karine Rose, Declan Daly, Levy Samantro, Bianca Martinez.
Happy birthday from Digital Storm to you. Today we are introducing a new segment called Today in History.
Let's go take a look to see what exactly this new segment is about.
Welcome to our first segment of Today in History. Every Wednesday, this new segment, we will discuss an event that happened on this day.
Today in history was the day the Luna 2 arrived on the moon. The Luna 2 was the first man-made object to ever land on the moon.
The Luna 2 was built by the Soviet Union during the space race. The space race was a competition between the United States and the Soviet Union. The Luna 2, along with the Sputnik, the first man-made satellite, gave the Soviets an early lead. The Luna 2 was a round spacecraft with long antennas.
Thought that the Luna 2 crash land was an important statement on the United States and a big improvement in the space war.
Tune in next time to learn about Elvis Presley's 10 million records. This was Samantha
and Jeffrey
with Today in History.
There are many sports that are going on this fall, like cheer, football, volleyball, and cross country.
So let's go on over to Daniel and Jude to get an update on these sports.
Let's take a look at some highlights from last night's football game.
Also, let's see how the pulled pork fundraiser for the cross-country football team went.
Oh my God.
Daniel and Drew from Sports Team. Now back to Emma and Austin with more campus news.
Back Friday with more LJH news, weather, and sports. But before we sign off, a special thanks to our sponsor today, American Legion Post number 27.
Plus, one last thing before we sign off. This summer, the Times started a new column called Smarter Living, with advice on everything from how to pick a college major to how to breathe. These kinds of tips about ways to navigate daily experiences better and more efficiently are often sometimes called life hacks. So to check these out, go on to the Learning Network of the New York Times.
But hey, we almost forgot our Daily Power Hour segment, which for today is a clip related to National Donut Day.
Donut Day is one of the sweetest days of the year. Free donuts may be one of the perks of the day, but the real meaning is to honor the service of the Salvation Army members who served donuts to soldiers during the First World War. The Salvation Army in Brainerd held a special program and was honored for over 100 years of service in the Brainerd Lakes area with a special award and a proclamation from Brainerd Mayor Ed Bank.
So remember our words of wisdom for today.
Good people are good because they've come to wisdom through failure.
So make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.